Pre-game ceremonies winding down. First pitch moments away from Citi Field. It's the Braves and the Mets next on the show. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and you can see here, each guy with 3 starts so far coming in. And once you get to this point in the season, you figure the shackles are officially off. 100, 110 pitches, that should be well within their expectations if they're pitching well enough.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves as skipper Fredi Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. Johan Santana will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. Ender Inciarte will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
First pitch, 7-10.
And he lays off for ball one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If he doesn't get that call going forward, this is going to be a long night.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Number 11 will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Brian Lee will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And there's ball one. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. John Smoltz will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Gary Cox will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, the crowd will get on him here, but leading off the bottom of the first, I don't think there's any intention behind that. You don't want to put your guys in a first-inning hold just to prove a point.
Number 30 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Michael Lee will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch to him. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Payoff pitch coming. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Fouled straight back. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
First offering on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You need to be awfully careful here. The runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
David Lee will be the batter. First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Outside and low, 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And this is fouled straight back. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. After 1, no score. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Andrelton Simmons.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Zoilo Almonte will dig in now, off to a .350 start here in the month of April. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And that's over. 2-1. And the pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, catcher,
Christian Bethancourt will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats, so another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Daniel Murphy will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Perez is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ball 2 to Cuddyer. 2 balls and no strikes.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here comes the 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Fouled back. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Brian McCann will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you've got to hit a ball awfully, awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Johan Santana steps in now.
Pitcher, Johan Santana.
Now the first pitch. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
One-two offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Inciarte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Yuri Perez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Darwin Barney will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop-up there.
John Smoltz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Up and in for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here's the 1-2. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. It was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Ender Inciarte will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And there he goes towards second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Gary Cox makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Gary Cox.
First pitch in there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit softly to the right side. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, 1 away.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And another fastball, but this one finds the zone, 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
The 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The next 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
You can do it, man.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they start him out away with a called strike. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Here we go.
Out of play. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And that misses 2 and 2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Runner goes. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2 and 2. Now another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 11 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 11.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1.
Watch it again.
Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2 and 1.
Come on,
Now the pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Let's go.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Brian Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Fouled straight back. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Andrelton Simmons will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. David Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
David Lee.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 28, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will try it again. He flew out his first time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Two and 0 now. Fouled back. Ready with the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
That's a good pitch right there, inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone, and as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
So the first two are retired now for Michael Cuddyer. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
All right, let's make something happen, guys.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Zoilo Almonte will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Zoilo Almonte.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Christian Bethancourt will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Get out of here, Brave.
Fouled straight back. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Yuri Perez will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brian McCann will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2.
Let's go, man.
And this is going to be a foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now here's the pitch. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Johan Santana will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Gary Cox will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Let's go, Gary!
Here's a ball hit over the head of the second baseman Barney that's into right center, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Number 30 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Here's a hard hit ball out to second, caught by Barney. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning.
Programs and scorecards here.
Darwin Barney will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Darwin Barney.
Let's go.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Come on, that was a strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Swing that
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Now here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
And this is a good job here of using the whole field. You see him go the other way with this pitch. No chance at all to run this thing down, and you see it take that one big hop right up and over the wall for a ground rule double.
John Smoltz will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now for Barney, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Let's get this batter.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Ender Inciarte will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Yeah.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And McCann will stay with this one for out number 2.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Come on, man.
Lays off 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Stop the call.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Keep wins at anything.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Michael Lee will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a bullet down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Oh, man, this is a nice play out there down the line to prevent extra bases. You can see this ball's going to get into the corner, but he plays it quickly and then makes a good, strong throw into second base, and that's going to keep that one to just a single.
Number 3 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jason Grilli will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Jason Grilli.
David Lee will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Let's go, New York.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Watch the DP.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Barney for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Daniel Murphy will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Come on, Max.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Michael Kadire will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Come on. Here we go.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brian Lee will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Brian Lee.
Now here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Zoilo Almonte.
Zoilo Almonte will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
One 0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count, and you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Christian Bethancourt will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. In there, 2-2.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Brian McCann will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Matt Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Here we go, man. There we go.
This ball's in the air now out to right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll reach third here with a triple, as now the go-ahead run's only 90 feet away with one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number one, ground ball number two. You can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Now the 2-0. Here's a hard hit ball out to second, caught by Barney. And the decision to bring the infield in pays dividends that time. 2 away now.
Now batting,
That go-ahead
number
run
30.
still stuck there on third with 2 out now. There's no doubt they would have to feel they let a big opportunity get away if they wind up stranding him there.
Number 30 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Let's go.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Full count now, 3-2. Michael Lee would be next. Just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Well, we waited until the seventh inning to get somebody into the run call. Here's your opening run of the game right there. The way this one's gone, one run might be enough to do it.
Jim Johnson will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Jim Johnson.
Michael Lee will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And that's a big 90 feet in a one-run game. He took a little bit of a chance, but that great speed makes it pay off.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch on the way. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Almonte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Vic Black is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 38, Vic Black.
Freddie Freeman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And that's taken for strike one.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Darwin Barney will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. And a curveball that time, but it's grounded foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball and keeps the back straight, good follow-through, and he just blows it right by him.
A.J. Pierzynski will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch coming. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
3-0 now. I figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Ender Inciarte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Really?
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. James Russell is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
James Russell.
Nick Markakis is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Center field, number 22, Nick Markakis.
David Lee will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Mets, the shortstop, David Lee.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
1-1 pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Daniel Murphy will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Michael Kadire will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Michael Kadire.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. So a solo shot there for Michael Kadire. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
You have to wonder now if this home run might wind up being plenty here to get the job done. That'll make this a 2-run ball game here in the bottom of the 8th, and that could be more than enough to finish these guys off.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Braves,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Josh Outfield.
Brian McCann will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 2-0 New York. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 15.
Number 11 will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Brian Lee will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Lee is there, 2 down.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in as their last chance now. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 2-0. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs and only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.